Hi there, Jonathan Sells with Edina Realty. Welcome to another episode of From the Front Porch. For this episode, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to reconnect and talk more about home financing, as it's been about a year since our last episode. And today I thought I'd bring back Mandy Peterson with Luminate Home Loans. Thanks again for being a guest. What changes have you seen since we filmed our last episode with interest rates?
Thanks, Jonathan. It's good to be here. So the last time we talked, we were talking about rates jumping from the 2% range into the 4s. And here we are, we're on the verge of 7%. I really think people have to focus on the fact that rates being low were driven from COVID. So we were sitting in a very artificial environment. I don't know that we'll ever see interest rates in that range again. So those people that are waiting for the 2s and 3s to come back, you'll be waiting probably a long time. This is probably our new normal where we are.
There's been a lot of talk in our industry about rate buydowns. Can you explain a little bit more about what those are?
So I just had this come up yesterday in a conversation with a first-time homebuyer that I was speaking with. They were looking at just some ways they could buy their rate down and have a lower payment. So the start rate for these clients was 6.49, and we talked about what's called a 2-1 buy down. And what that is for the first 12 months, the interest rate is reduced by 2%, so 4.49 versus the 6.49. That rides out for those 12 months, and after that, it goes to 5.49, so a 1% reduction. And then once that has finished after 12 months, it's the regular 6.49. The biggest opportunity with this is a lot of people think that there will be some time to refinance coming in the next 2 years. So it's keeping the payment low and affordable until they have that opportunity to refinance. So just to clarify, it is a 30-year mortgage, but it's just a way to reduce the interest rate for 2 years just to get a reduced payment. There are some caveats with the program, but I'm always happy to talk to anybody if they have questions regarding this specific program.
A lot of people have been asking, what are jumbo loans? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
A jumbo mortgage is a loan that's held by private investors versus Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And this year, the loan amount to be considered jumbo is $726,200 and above. There's been a negative stigma against this type of loan in the past because interest rates have been higher than the non-jumbo loans that are out there, and that's just simply not the case. So there's a lot of opportunity for people buying in the upper threshold to get a really good rate, actually better than what they'd get with a non-jumbo.
And are there any other suggestions you can offer anyone who's considering buying a home this year and concerned about the interest rates?
Okay, I think the best advice that I can give to somebody that's wondering if now is the right time to buy is maybe just stop paying so much attention to interest rate. Everybody is so interest rate focused. Pay more attention to what the actual monthly payment would be on that new mortgage. Probably cheaper than paying rent and not lining your landlord's pocket, building equity. It's still a really, really good time to buy, and there's a lot of opportunities for people out there.
That's great advice, as I think we're going to see more homebuyer opportunities going into the spring market. Mandy, thanks again for being a guest on From the Front Porch.
Thanks again for having me, Jonathan. It was great to be here and always great to talk about what's happening in the market.
If you ever have any questions, feel free to contact Mandy or I. Thanks and have a great day.